Lost my hat again. I always lose my effing hat. You still there, Vaughn?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just playing with my dog. He's just looking at me.
But now I lost my hat again. Oh shit. Fuck is he on my horse? I was on my horse. What horse is this? Oh, you know what? It's probably the other fisherman's horse. I stole a bottle of gin from him.
Hey there, Parker. You interested in a little friendly competition? You a shooting man? I've been looking for a challenge and I ain't found one yet. What you
Sorry, I just got up to turn on my PlayStation fan and saw that it was all dusty. So
Ew, gross.
I had to blow.
Oh, by the way, I hogtied pronghorn or whatever, and then I stabbed it with a knife, and I got a perfect skin from it.
Is that how you're supposed to do it?
I don't know, but it worked. I thought I was just gonna hogtie it, then kill it, but no, he like just looped it, held on to it, and came in closer and stabbed it in the neck. I was like, that was pretty intense. Or we do the same thing with a bear, just like lasso a bear. Oh, by the way, do you remember the mission before Chapter 3 started where you like fuck up in Valentine really bad?
No, because I'm still in chapter 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you fuck up Valentine really bad. I paid the bounty.
So sorry.
It's okay. I apologize for spoiling something. I guess I didn't go into full details
No,
on how you fuck
no,
up.
no, no. I don't care. I don't care about playing the story at all. I'm just trying to unlock all the features of the game, really. That's about it. They've already caused me to not pay attention to the story by forcing me to have 4-hour dialogue and 30 minutes of 4-mission gameplay.
There we go. That lassoed me another deer. See if this one's an excellent skin too. It's good.
just like how everything is actually spread out. Can't put waypoints down anymore.
Why not?
It's probably because I turned GPS off.
I would probably do it.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense though. Putting down a waypoint doesn't stop it. Turning off the GPS should not stop you from putting down a waypoint.
Maybe it does, just because it doesn't see the point. If it's like on a
No,
waypoint, it
I
doesn't
don't
give you
like your
directions on how to get there anymore.
I like your lip.
I got 2 of them.
Don't you tell me how to smart?
Hey there, friend. Wanna take the weight off? Fire's good and hot.
Which one sounds better like I'm being more sarcastic? Don't tell me how to smart or I don't like your lip. When somebody's telling you when they're correcting you.
So
No, it's okay.
got a girl, mister?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I'm being sarcastic. You know that, right?
Me neither. Got my eye on one, though.
You don't
Oh,
really
there's this
care.
guy. I'm at a campsite right now, and this guy's being like really nice to me, but I have this weird feeling he's gonna rape me or something.
And those feelings are... It's really bad how strong those feelings are in these kind of games.
I just have a really weird feeling about this guy. I don't like him. But I'm gonna cook me some venison if he
When I
doesn't
came
rape me
across
in time.
this cabin, and there's no one there but this woman. Bit bony, but beautiful as the day is long.
Sorry about that. I had my mic muted.
Okay.
I see how you like 'em too, friend.
Ah, dude, O'Driscoll's can really fucking shoot, man.
Doing out there,
I'm live streaming if you wanted to see what I'm doing.
she's a widow,
Oh shit. Okay.
but in a real nice way. Made me feel good. I
Lemonade food.
for a while, Star cried.
How many people are watching you right now?
Place I could
No
really
idea.
What does it matter?
a hot dinner and
0.
bed every night. Don't sound bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, I need to cool down a bit.
Ooh, we got a Robert.
I'm watching your stream right now.
Let's see.
See, the reason why I ask is because that is actually behavior that people have a tendency to do what other people do, not because they like to, because other people are doing it, not a lot of other people are doing it. It's really gonna fuck with you later on in life.
What?
You don't kick that habit. Doing what you want to do rather than doing what others are doing.
What do you
Then you're
mean?
just- then you're just gonna copy what others are doing, not what you want to do. Like, what you said about other people being in the live stream, that wouldn't matter if, like, why does that matter? Why was that even brought
I was
up?
just asking how many people. I wasn't even trying to make fun of
No.
them.
I'm asking. I'm not being aggressive. I'm literally trying to find out, like, why'd you say that?
Yeah, alright, matter. Let's see if I can go.
I'm psychoanalyzing you, pretty much.
Psycho girl. Who the hell go? I don't know why this out of system went down randomly. I have no idea how to look at my missions again. How the shit did I do that before?
Because that's normally, the reason why I say that is because that's the first thing you asked, which means it's the first thing on your mind, which means normally that's the way you think, which...
That's because I have no subscribers. So
You gotta have content to have subscribers.
I mean, I kind of do. I mean, I don't really use this for much.
Hey, how do you
And
I
look
could
at...
plus,
get on and play. If I had a more, if I had somebody that would be consecutive with me, it'd be 10 times easier for me to get away with doing a lot of, probably making money off of YouTube videos. It's always funny when people call me stupid. I love that. Always people call me stupid, and then they realize that they're paying my paycheck.
I didn't even say anything.
Not you,
Like, I just.
not you. I'm talking to my friend. We had a conversation earlier. I find that quality in
How do
people.
I look at my
hilarious.
missions again? I don't know why I'm having difficulties.
And plus, people at school have been like really mean to me.
Don't worry, they hate themselves. It's so much easier just to hit X repeatedly than it is to try and sell things. What's it called? While holding it down.
Have you done that money glitch yet?
No.
Can you turn down your mic sensitivity? Because I can hear you breathing every breath.
Okay.
Hey, do you know how, Vaughn, do you know how to look at your requests and, like, missions and stuff?
Left.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
What is up? Nuclear. Nuclear. Nuclear.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Nuclear. That is.
Arthur dies.
Yeah, so. Know that a lot of people aren't playing this game because of the story.
If you say Arthur dies, and how the hell does that ruin the game for you at all?
I mean, yeah, I've died like several times already, so.
Yeah.
I love it. Arthur dies, so have I. Spoiler alert, it doesn't matter. Wow, he's on chapter 6? Holy shit. Actually playing the game.
Wait, don't you die like so many times?
No, I was talking about real life.
Oh.
That fucks with people's heads.
Who recently bought a house north of Van Horn? Could be worth a visit.
Yeah, they're trying to spoil the video game for you, and then you tell them some real shit, and then they're like, I wasn't expecting that, and then they, like, don't know how to take it.
Oh.
So it's really, when people try and do that, you really just gotta, like, outdo them, and then they get bored and tired of it. It works every time. See, here's the thing. If you try and block them and ban them and stuff like that, they can always come in on another account. So why don't you make them not want to come in at all by making it their own decision?
Yeah, but I just want to play for the story and online. Yeah.
Well, I don't really care about the story. Stories don't make games. Playing games make games.
Yeah.
Playing story means you're just interacting with the video.
Yeah.
Creating your own story, though, that's a completely different thing. That's why EVE Online is such a good game. There's enough space for anybody to do anything there, and they do. Have you ever seen, Quinn, have you ever seen the topographical map of all of the businesses?
I have not.
You should look it up. It's EVE Online. Here, I'll look it up and I'll tell you the keywords. Topographical EVE Online over the years map. EVE influence map. Wow, that's a whole lot faster. EVE Online influence map 2007 to 2017. So they keep this updated, by the way. Actually, no, do they?
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, we're here.
Huh?
Who?
Oh, never mind. I was talking to my friend.
Oh.
I just realized the baby Ruths are the same thing as Snickers.
Pretty close.
Damn, they just got invaded.
But nothing's as good as a Twix bar.
Yeah,
Oh,
left or
oh,
right.
I just wish they didn't have that campaign, because that's literally one of the most confusing things on this earth.
Yeah.
no, it's pretty much saying there's nothing to change, so they're fighting over nothing. It's a great advertisement ploy. It's showing why change the formula that works. You're getting what you're getting every single time. Unless it becomes illegal.
Butterfingers taste like shit. I just realized that.
What's weird about Butterfingers is they're actually pretty delicious if they're like super fresh, but you get them a little less than fresh and they're fucking nasty.
They're a brick.
I know. I just bit into one from my Halloween bag.
They're really good at pelting people with.
Well, me and my family members, or my cousins, we were
What the
like, trading
fuck?
candy. And I got all the good.
Is this actually?
You trying to rob a sick man?
I was trying to help.
You want to know what the best part about all of watching all of this is on EVE Online? Watching all the clans and shit switch and stuff. You know the best part about it, right? Those are all the people that continuously play the game.
I just had two like hillbillies trying to fucking rob me. They acted like they had the smallpox, and I went to check in their tent, and they're like, "You trying to rob a sick man?" I was like, "I was trying to help." Those assholes.
Bro, I got like all of the good candy.
Nice.
I just stole stuff from like my family or my cousins. I just stole the stuff out of their bag.
That wasn't very nice.
Well, they steal every year. They steal stuff out of my bag, so I kind of gotta get a little
Oh, I see what
revenge.
you're saying. See, I like the day after Halloween because then I can go to the store and just buy big bags of discounted candy.
Yeah, it's true. I'll go trick or treating next year.
That's cool.
Yep.
I have fun doing it's called Zombie Walk here, where you get dressed up as a zombie and with a bunch of other weirdos. We walk down our street.
I'm turn 13.
Nice. I turned 13 in 1997. Yee. That was a few years ago.
Can I guess your age?
Sure.
28.
33. Turned 34 this year.
That was close.
You were pretty close. Yeah, my daughter's actually a little over half your age. She's 7.
Oh, you have a kid?
Yep. She's a big old nerd like me, which makes me happy.
Does she play games too?
Yep. She likes playing on PS4 and on the Switch. Her favorite game on PS4 is Injustice Gods Among Us 2. And her favorite on the Switch is probably Mario Kart or even Fall Flat. The fuck is this?
That's cool.
I don't know what this is. I'm so confused.
What is it?
I don't know. It's like a gypsy's house or some shit.
A gypsy's house? Good. Where can I go? I want to burn one of those fucking things down.
Alright, can you burn stuff down in this game?
I've burned several things. I don't know down to the ground, but
Oh shit, I chipped my phone.
Ah, shit.
I mean, there's really no electricity here, so I'm gonna use a bow.
I just found a female
And-
fertility statue. Where the fuck that is? Hope it smells good.
Ah, fuck it.
I have a feeling this ain't gonna turn out good. This house is locked up good.
Nope. Can't burn a house down. Which is bullshit, because you burnt the house down in a wet environment up north.
Oh, that makes no sense at all.
But you can't burn down a house in a dry environment.
In the desert.
No, not in the. It's not in the desert. It's
Oh.
just in a drier, plain environment.
Wow. Oh, this game's not set in the desert?
It takes place in a couple different environments.
People forget the Wild West incorporated.
Talking about.
You can have sex in this game.
Oh,
Can you?
really?
I haven't ran across it yet.
Yeah, you probably keep on turning it down on accident or something like that, or you're doing something that you're doing something which is a catalyst to you not being like that. Does that make sense?
I guess. I'm not trying to do nothing in particular.
Hookers don't want a clean man. Too slippery.
Man, I take care of myself. I even shave up real nice.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. You can like grow a beard in the game.
I'm growing one hell of a mustache, but I keep my beard shaved down.
Thank God it's not like GTA 5. Where you can be bald and get an afro like 2 minutes later.
It's not like San Andreas, where San Andreas had like a weight mechanic to it and stuff. You can gain weight or lose weight.
Ha!
Yeah, even your horse can gain or lose weight too.
Oh wow.
I always take good care of my horse, don't I, buddy?
Yep.
Alright, I'll be right back. I go up on it.
Oh shit. Well, I remember I had those socks. Call of Duty. I still remember World at War. See if I'll have enough storage space. And will I? How much storage do I have left? 100. Ah, that's good. Hey,
People are like, if you remove the amygdala, we would be fearless. And it's like, fear actually stops you from walking into a crack house feeling safe.
hey, I gotta go, but I sent both of you on friend requests.
Cool. So how'd you like your little buddy friend? When?
I'm back. So apparently a house somewhere north of where I'm at that I could rob. And I haven't figured out where the hell it's at.
I thought you were like, did somebody come over and like offer you a job?
No, it says there's a wealthy couple who recently bought a house north of Van Horn. Could be worth a visit. I hate how you can't select it though. Like, I'm north of Van Horn right now.
Fuck yeah, I am so much faster than him.
You know,
Suck
it's
my
probably
dick.
this one right here.
Sucks when you have to use the auto aim in the game, huh? The narrow. I use the narrow auto aim, so.
Oh man, we just ran straight into a tree.
Bye bye.
Come on, girl.
If I just wear the hat, I'm good.
There we go.
Or what hat?
If I just wear the hat, I'm good, right?
Where for what though? I'm confused.
No, like I pick up somebody else's hat and now I have it in my registry.
Oh, that I don't know.
Okay.
I've bought
So
all my
where'd you
hats.
learn? Where'd you learn how to communicate? Because normally OCD people, that's like the last thing they try and learn.
Like I said, my OCD is just for it's anxiety based OCD. It's for I chew the skin off my knuckles for stress.
You should, are you able to manipulate it to something else that's less harmful?
That's what I'm working on, but it's not something that I like consciously do.
I understand. You want to know how you have to get rid of it's something that you have to get rid of through a friend. It sucks, I know. You have to have somebody go, hey man, stop doing that. Here you go. You have to have somebody stop you and not judge you at the same time.
I just got a fox fur. Those are worth quite a bit.
That's why we need friends and family to help us. That guy really didn't know the definition of family.
My parents are always like, "Oh, you just stop whenever you want to. Oh, you're just doing it because you're playing video games." No, it's because Dad literally just.
They were enabling you.
It's like Dad just put me through drywall. Like that's probably probably spikes my anxiety a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Did you do anything to get put into drywall?
Didn't immediately obey him, I guess.
Oh, okay, that's not. I saw my brother get put into drywall because he brought hardcore drugs into the house.
There you go.
The reason to put somebody into drywall, right?
Like a solid reason. I don't think this is it either. This is confusing.
It's really an awkward life when you grow up to find out that you were just living with druggies. That were putting you on drugs because they couldn't cope that you were living in reality and they weren't.
Yeah. That wouldn't be any good at all. Saloon.
America.
Fuck. North of Van Horn. I don't know where the fuck else this would be. That's where I'm at right now. Okay, so we're in Van Horn right now. Something that's really cool, by the way. I don't know if you knew this about the Nintendo Switch, but they, when you purchase games, you get gold coins if you buy them like digitally or if you register your physical copy. And you actually get double gold coins for certain games. So you can actually get quite a bit of money back for buying games.
I'm guessing you can use those gold coins for to purchase stuff on the internet.
I thought you was already gone. Tell her I never stopped.
The fuck? That's weird.
That face you make when helping your son look for his Halloween candy you ate last night.
I gotta see if, you ever seen that, Jimmy Kimmel videos where he makes it look like, kids got their candy eaten or whatever, as parents like record reactions?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Oh my god, that's how you know you have a good kid. Put him through a joke like that, you know what I mean? Like you turn around and they go, "Oh, that's okay. I bet you liked it. Did you enjoy it? I'm glad you did." And they're all like sincere and stuff, and you're like, "Did I birth an angel?"
Right. Dude, my daughter's kind of like that. Like, she would legitimately be okay. Like, you know, like, she'd act okay, I guess. But she would be secretly, like, pretty pissed. You know, like, she'd be like, "Oh, I hope you liked it. Thanks, Dad." And secretly, she'd be like, "Motherfucker."
Oh, so she's passive aggressive.
She's very passive aggressive. Like, we had, one of my Japanese friends I went to high school with. She's a foreign exchange student. She came back with her husband. And they brought some candy with them. And my sister's kids, when they visited her first, my sister's, oh, what the fuck is that? What is this? A cougar? I'm sorry. Oh, a big cat, huh?
See, I can't wait to like.
Sorry. Anyway, so, I'm sorry. I got distracted there because a cougar was sneaking up on my ass. He's dead. Come back here, you puss. But anyway, my sister's kids, because she visited their house first, they were like, you know, mortified by the candy because some of the candy was, you know, admittedly a little gross, a little culturally different than what they're used to, I guess. And, so they were like straight brutal on us, like, ugh, like, what the fuck do you just make us put in our mouth, basically, you know, like that attitude, like, what in the hell was that? Whereas my daughter, when she finally got her chance, she goes to eat it and she's like, that was really good. And they're like, "Oh, you liked it? Do you want some more?" She goes, "No, I had my one, thank you." Because, no way in hell I'm putting that back in my mouth. But she didn't want to be mean about it. I thought that was pretty cute. I don't know why the fuck cougar's on the beach. That was weird. And now I got cougar skin and a cougar body.
I love this game. How you can fucking legitimately come up on just random gangs. This is what they were trying to do before in the online version of the last game. Remember?
Yeah.
They made a mistake.
I legitimately feel retarded though that I can't figure out where this house is that they want me to rob.
This was a Fortnite community and it changed into a Red Dead Redemption. Wow. But why though?
Because it stated that it's not a community for Fortnite, it's an ever-changing community, and they were waiting for this game to come out, so it's really the most popular one of the PlayStation, and Fortnite just happened to be it at the time, and now Red Dead is the
But
most popular
Fortnite is
game.
still popular than Red Dead.
No, it's not.
Only popular
No, the hell
with
it's not.
young people that can't afford games.
Yes.
Yeah, no, see, if you've noticed, all the adults no longer play Fortnite.
Yes, they do.
That's because they can't afford to play Red Dead Redemption.
They can't even afford the whole house than you, to be honest.
What?
I don't know what that meant.
No, What?
I liked it though. That was pretty funny. I'm not sure what it meant, but it was funny.
What did he say?
I think he said
I didn't hear what he said.
they can afford a whole house instead of you or something like that, and I'm like, what? That literally made my brain kind of seize up for a second there. My brain was like, what did you mean by that?
Hey, at least you don't have an automated response system.
Oh my god. Dude, this fucking Kruger's gonna rot before I get back home. How much do Cougars sell for, do you know?
I don't know, they normally pay me.
I wonder how much it's gonna sell for. Because I doubt Cougars are very...
Oh, you didn't get that joke? I said, you said, how much do cougars normally sell for? And I said, I don't know, they normally pay me.
Oh, I see what you did there. He's sick man. Just kidding. I'd fuck a cougar right now, are you kidding me?
Just, I wouldn't fuck an old lady, but you would fuck a hot old lady, right?
Nah, just old in general. The saggy skin's where it's at.
No.
I'd be fucking her, I'm like, use the same
I like
perfume.
to slap the thigh and watch the waves ripple.
I'm like, you use the same perfume as my dead grandmother. You know just what to say.
The ripples on your body look like the moon landing.
How was the moon landing?
Did you ever get to meet Charlie Chaplin?
They're awful.
Why do you go after old people? There's knowledge in that vagina. And torque. Lots of torque.
Dude, I'd be afraid anymore, to be honest, to like fuck like an 18-year-old virgin woman or whatever. Because they're so like, you know, sensitized by high school and college to just like say like someone raped them when it didn't happen. I said I am scared to you know, back in the day most people would be like, ooh, having sex with an 18-year-old woman sounds like a good idea. But now it just seems like a terrible idea. You know what I'm saying? Because like
How people are condemning other people's actions even though the two people are consenting?
Not that, it's that they'd be like, oh, he raped me, even though they're like clearly we're into it or whatever, doing whatever they do. You know, like, I don't know, you do one little thing wrong and they'd probably throw the book at you kind of thing.
Oh yeah, they fucking... The person that you go out with has a tendency to flip that on you, and then they fucking... They don't listen to you, they listen to that person that's spouting absolute nonsense, and you get screwed.
Yeah. Or like she has overprotective parents or something wrong with her. Alright, I don't like where I'm at right now, and I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck?
I flipped it on some people. I was like, you do realize if you press charges on me, I'm gonna press charges on you for negligence of a child, right? And they're like, what? And I was like, I found your daughter in an 18 and up club that has been condemned now for being a meth and human trafficking place for underage girls.
Amazing.
1 second here. I just got
Yeah, I know.
$50.
Parents are dumb.
Yeah, I literally just joined here from the Red Dead Redemption 2 community, so,
I hope. Don't be stupid.
okay. Yeah, you guys seem like the only people who are... They're not. I joined one, it was Red Dead Redemption 2, just people talking about it. I'm like, alright, this sounds fun. Nope, they start talking about anime. I'm like, okay, well, I wanted to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2, but...
I just went into
Well,
a creepy, dilapidated house and found a guy. Looked like he's all passed out or dead with a bunch of money. So I went to go take it and he grabbed my wrist. I was like, what the fuck?
I found a dude up in the snow just sitting there. He died, he like froze.
So we go all over the place with our conversations, by the way, but we're not we incorporate everybody in the conversation.
Yeah, we kind of got on
Try
a
to.
tangent because I said, I wonder how much a cougar sells for, and he said, normally they pay me. And I was like, huh? And then he explained a little further, I go, ah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But we're harmless weirdos.
What chapter are you guys on?
I'm on chapter 3.
You.
I'm only on chapter 2. I haven't been playing it a lot. Like,
I've been playing a lot of hours though, so the fact I just got to 3 is kind of almost depressing.
I like how everybody's like, I'm playing the story, and you're like, well, I'm playing the game, so.
Yeah, I really have not been rushing it at all.
That's Putin in perspective, unless you're Stalin.
wait, so does chapter 3 come after the train heist?
No, it comes after a sheep herding.
Chapter
believe it or
2
not.
comes. Chapter 2 comes after the train heist.
No, like there's this thing with John Marston. You have to grab the oil stuff, and then
Mhm.
in chapter 2.
No, there's another thing with John Marston where you have to round up a bunch of sheep, and then you're gonna get paid for it at auction. You basically chase off a bunch of other people or round up sheep.
People are talking.
No.
I haven't played the whole. No, don't please.
Yeah, guess what? You
Whoa!
wanna...
I've never played Red Dead Redemption before. I didn't know that.
I've-
Is that why they want Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah,
1?
so what? We actually like video games to play them, not for the story.
that what-
Ha, retard.
Is that why they're not in Red Dead
Video-
Redemption 1? I'm like, where the hell's
We're
Dutch?
not going to watch a movie. I don't get that. Why do people think that video games are a movie? You get a video game like this, you're gonna bring out a whole bunch of people who don't give a fuck about the story.
Facts. Hey, I just joined from the community. I already beat it, so I just play challenge.
I give a fuck about the story because I played the first one, and I. Really
Well, this is a
love the
prequel,
story.
and what I'm saying is Dutch and Arthur aren't in Red Dead Redemption 1, so what made you think they were gonna live?
Dutch is in Red Dead Redemption 1. You actually kill him.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah, I
all
guess
know
he's
Dutch
already-
dies.
No, he doesn't. Not in Dead Redemption 2.
No, in 1.
Redemption. Yeah, but in 1, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Never mind. It's been a while since I played, but my point is, it's like, I didn't expect Arthur to live by any means.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
kind of
hoping
bogus.
Arthur lived and maybe fleed, but
Yo, hold on. What kind of ending did you guys get? I got the bad ending. I'm an outlaw, straight out. Oh shit,
Oh,
bro,
wait,
you
there's
just
a-
broke it.
the difference.
Yeah, there's like 3 different endings.
Oh, dang.
I'm
Yeah,
on
see,
chapter
so when
3.
people say, yeah, so I love it when people sit there and say, he dies at the end. No, that's just the end.
How many chapters are there?
6, including 2 epilogues.
Okay, I'm only on chapter 3.
Yeah,
God damn.
So basically, I better get my honor up because I don't want to die at the end.
Oh no, you're gonna die regardless. Yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna
alright,
die.
alright.
But there's like it's if you get your honor up, you have a good death. See, I had the bad honor, and you know,
My honor is really low.
oh yeah, mine was never coming up.
Honor, your
What was
honor's
the
really
bad-
easy to get, and it's really easy to maintain too. Cause I kill bad people. All right, let's put it this
I
way.
don't help people.
In my America, there are no rude people. So if I meet you out in the campground, you rude to me. Guess what? You getting a couple more holes in your face.
Or
I
you
kill
know,
everybody.
or you know, if you don't want a couple holes in your face, I can just pull out the shotty and you won't have a face at all. So.
No. I like to know that.
Wait, who all has completed the story? Have you completed it?
Nope.
Damn,
Once that
none of you
Arthur
guys did.
dies, though, that makes me sad. What's wrong? What's
Hey.
wrong with Rockstar?
Hey, we had to see it from somebody else's point of view, man. But no, but don't you know how like if you have those weird wolf cutscenes, bro, like them weird ass them like wolf scenes, you know how like complete like several missions, like it's a wolf scene, it's all fuzzy and stuff. But that plays a big part. You'll know what I'm talking about once you get further. That plays a big part on like how you die.
Okay, how do you die if you're like bad? Like if you.
Okay. Micah shoots you in the fucking head, and then the wolf scene happens again, and then it's like it's a wolf. I'm a wolf and I'm getting ate by another wolf. I walk into a cave as a wolf and I die. It's kind of like it was depth. Then if you die good, it shows like a fucking like moose in the sunrise and shit. It was fucking crazy.
Oh, Micah shoots you either way?
No, you end up crawling onto a rock and dying. Just dying because of tuberculosis. That's the good ending.
Tuberculosis.
Why don't they have you? Oh my God, they should have totally done dysentery.
Yeah. That would have been funny. But, why does Micah kill you? I don't understand.
You know, because Micah never liked you. He like stands over top you because you talk to Dutch as you're dying. And like, Dutch couldn't say anything and he went his own way. And like Micah standing on top and said, "You're not better than me, Mr. Morgan," and he just hesitates and just shoots your freaking face off.
Yeah, see, that's why I hate cutscenes in some video games, cause something like that, as soon as he would have said that, I would have instantly shot him, cause I would have had a.
But you was already dying from. But he already stepped on the gun, like you had no longer a weapon. You pulled it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Smack him with it.
I gotta see the ending, and I'm guarantee you I'm gonna be disappointed because it's gonna be forceful.
What are you talking about?
It is
forceful.
The forceful ending, meaning they make you do something stupid so that you wouldn't normally do, and it causes you to die.
Hey, you can, but you have an outcome on how you die.
Hey there, friend. How can I help?
So I have another question, a follow-up question. Do you still keep playing as Arthur after you die, or is it like Red Dead 1 where you play as someone else?
You play as someone else.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
you
man.
start the. Oh, wait. You start the game as somebody completely different?
Yep, you start Epilogue 1 as somebody different.
Yeah,
And you
but
free
like,
roam from there.
Guys, by the way, I
Yes,
just
bro,
got
like
about $10
right after
for that.
Morgan died, like right after Morgan, you know, dies of his tuberculosis, which everybody should know by now. Yeah, he automatically is gonna die. So, and that's like 86% complete is where he fucking dies. So.
So there's still more after that? Jesus, that's not even the ending?
You want? I don't want to give out the true ending, but like Arthur dying is not the actual ending. That's just the end of his story, you know. That ain't
so
the
the game. I kind of
that-
figured as much.
The
'Cause
game's
so
not
then,
over.
so guess what? After he dies, it's chapter 7, not
It's
chapter 1.
epilogue. It's epilogue 1.
They're just redoing this story over again. Somebody-
No, they won't. They just like GTA 5.
Do you play as...
There you go.
Do you really want to know who you play as?
I'll
away
sell
a
for a
lot.
zombie DLC, but I know that won't happen either.
Damn, my horse riding.
Well, they can't do the zombie DLC because it wouldn't make sense to the timeline.
It didn't make
If
sense.
you
to
look
get
at
rid
it,
of
the
like
zombie
they just add the
DLC is
DLC.
after the first
you
game.
look at it,
This is
the
a
zombie
prequel.
No, the
DLC
zombie DLC is before the zombie DLC takes place directly before Red Dead Redemption.
If you look at it, the
So then that
zombie
means it's
DLC
in
is never going to
between
come
these.
out because remember GTA 5 how there was no single player DLC? Yeah, they're going to milk the shit out of online. But they're gonna milk the shit out of online.
Hey,
So.
online's gonna be good. I'm coming after all you outlaws. And I'm slaughtering every last single one of you. My shit too.
Okay, no. If you tell me who you start playing as, will it ruin the whole thing for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, cause bro, it's that there's a true ending, you know. Everybody already did nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. I like how people don't realize that story does not make the video game. Did you know that? Story is actually a delusion, a barrier for you to actually not make mechanics in the game so you can play the game the way you want. I love the way this game is because the story really doesn't have anything to do with the way you play the game. You can just fucking play the game and fuck off the story.
Oh yeah, no, I just
Kind of what I'm
beat
doing.
the story just to free roam and do all the extra shit. I didn't really care about it. I just
Not be in any fucking video game at all. Like unless like this is the way I see it. If you're gonna lock me in there, let me steal it, or let me get into something that'll actually unlock it. Don't put it on me personally, because I'm not gonna sit there and go, well, I don't have enough experience to hold this weapon, so I'm not gonna touch
Hey,
it.
By the way, to the guys that have beaten the game, what do you do with a lady fertility statue?
Fuck it.
I just found it.
Can I punch a squirrel?
Do I sell it?
I'm not sure. I'm not like I passed the game, but I didn't get anything. If you're talking about a side mission or like an Easter egg.
I hope you get to play as John Marston. That would be fun.
I went to a house and the lady was dead, and then she had lockbox.
Like I played the first one, and I love that game.
You know that there's 9 fallen comrades around the map.
Yes, I knew. I didn't know they were on the map. I just knew there were like at least 6.
Yeah, I found 4 already. I'm trying to see what happens. That's why I completed the story to do all this side crap. Cause there's so much crazy crap behind it.
I'm trying to get as much done as I can before Pokemon Let's Go comes out for my Switch. So I'll be playing that until Smash comes out.
I'm in a snowy area. I shouldn't be up here. My horse ain't got no life right now. I'm gonna chase him.
That game's gonna have like 81 characters. Wait, you wanna buy the new Pokemon?
Yeah.
Are you new to Pokemon or?
No. I'm buying me and my daughter a copy for her Switch. On my Switch. So.
Dude, buy that Smash Bros, bro. That game's gonna have mad characters.
Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order
Super
the
Smash
$85
Bros.
edition because it comes with the Smash no Fighter Pass.
They have right now. They added 3 more characters.
To the Wii U version? Or
It's called Smash Ultimate.
oh, the Switch version.
Dude,
I don't fucking believe it.
the little
Yeah, Pronplet. Yeah.
they added 10.
The last Smash Bros.
I just
I
triggered
played
something.
what?
Law was led to my camp.
You guys know that there's some crazy ass fucking mask on here, like that pig one. I love that pig face one.
Yeah, I got like a skull
And there's
mask.
hella. All right, I gotta kill. I'm getting chased by outlaws. I'm getting chased in the snow.
Bro, I'm so excited. That makes me so happy that like Arthur dying is not the end of the game, because
It's
the
not.
fact that Rockstar does all this is amazing.
It wasn't the end of the first game.
I do
When
not
Hodgson
know.
died.
If you try hard the story, it does end pretty quick. Like I only watched this 5 days.
I ended it in 6. I did try hard the shit out of it. It was fun.
It was, bro. I kind of
Yeah.
like a new game plus, so I think it's past it again, but it's harder.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, okay, so let's see. The first game, like the epilogue to the first game was kind of short. You go and just kill the guy who killed your father, who killed John.
I don't know why people think harder means more health and stuff. That just means it takes longer and it gives the illusion that it's harder because you're staying at that one spot longer. No, harder is more mechanics, more intelligence, more understanding that you're going to have to use more tactics and be more sneaky or be more intelligent. That's harder. All
So,
you're
like,
doing
the-
is just making it take longer.
Yeah, like the fact that the NPCs are gonna be more weary and more
And the NPCs
aware of you.
like I literally pass the whole game, just running through the whole game.
I like to explore. Like, I'm one of those people who cares about the story and the free roam, so I'm just not gonna go through the story real quickly. I like to
But it's
explore
the story.
everything.
You wanna know what the funny thing is? Isn't you playing the free roam a story?
Yes, hell yeah. Like,
Why?
bro,
So why do you need a story? So why don't you just have an organic gameplay that
whenever
puts you
you're
in
done,
a world that
there's a
works
whole new
together?
state on this map.
Because it's Rockstar and they make money this way and they're really good at it.
No, it's
Yeah,
actually
they
not
do.
Rockstar. It's the way games are designed and the way people are asking for it. When you have a whole bunch of addicts asking for a repetitive thing, it's hard to grow because guess what? When you don't know and you're trying to be creative and you kind of come to a stone wall, it's kind of hard to think outside of it other than making stuff like this. They
I
made
see
it a
your-
little bit more realistic.
It's perfect for people who love story and who just don't even like story. You don't need to do the story to get everything. I mean, you maybe need to do 2 missions to get to the fence.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is EVE Online has the biggest player story. You know, all of those cutscenes of EVE Online is literally the story of the players before. That's the gift they give to them. They animate everything they did up to the next update, and they always, at the end of each trailer, they're always going, what is going to happen next?
Huh?
It's an
That was
org-
EVE Online.
That's a video game with no story, and it's been doing great. And all of its
PS4?
players, no, it's on PC.
Tell me one game that you like besides that one, 'cause I don't never play that one.
Tenchu,
I've never played that either.
Tenchu Z. All right, if you want me to do like an actual like game that I can't help but play is Tenchu, and they're also Sekiro, Tenchu Stealth Assassin.
The fuck is that?
They're actually it's a video game that Ninja Gaiden shadowed because Ninja Gaiden was an arcade game where you got to play a stupid fucking arcade ninja, and then Tenchu was a ninja simulator where you got to hide in the shadows and stab people from the rafters.
It was like From Software's next game is gonna let you do that again.
Are you like an old school gamer? I'm an old school gamer.
No. They're coming out with a new one. They're coming out with a new one now because the company went under, not because they made a business flaw. They didn't make a video game flaw. You know what I mean? They made a really great game, but they ported it to a console because PlayStation added another year to their launch. So they switched it to Xbox. All of their money went into that. Nobody knew who the game was, so nobody bought it. So the game went under. The game company went under. But now the same developers got with the people that made Nioh, which is Dark Souls and Dynasty Warriors, and they're making a new game called Sekiro. It's Sekiro. Shadow something.
It's always
You're right though. You're right about how you're saying that the game needs more mechanics. I'm with you with that.
I'm fine where it already has enough mechanics.
No. He's saying games. Games. We're talking in general.
Yeah. But what
Yeah,
I meant, like, because you
This
gotta-
game's fine. I've only found.
It's like, I'm gonna, like, kinda like, because if they don't want to add no more mechanics, then just make it a little bit, so this is a little bit harder for people.
I've only found two things wrong with this game. I found glitches, but I don't count that as wrong. You don't program glitches into your game. You get what I'm saying? I only found two things wrong, and the fact that they have boars and bison run away from you. Those are both territorial creatures. They will not run. They will attack the fuck out of you.
Are you sure?
Positive, 100%. Yellowstone has a fucking advisement telling you not to fuck with the
Why do you
buffalo
say
or go
Yellowstone?
near them, and they will fuck you up. Bison will fuck you up. Bison and buffalo, they don't give a fuck.
I mean, they can fix it though, because they can just add the animation of a
No,
bird.
yeah, no. I could totally. They just take away the passive animation and keep the aggressive, and that's all. That's what I'm saying. If people,
Buffalo still, do they still disappear, kind of like in the first one where you kill all of them?
Get chased by white wolves. Yo, that's a fucking bear. What is that?
I don't know how deep the organicness of this game goes.
Yo, I love this game regardless, bro. This is like...
Oh my god, I just stepped on a rock and now they're sliding down. As I say, organic, and now I'm sliding down. What the fuck?
The only flaw this game has is that you're don't get a lot of like enemies. Like those are enemies that attack you, but you don't get enemies that want to get you.
I do. I be going, if I run past the gang hideouts, whenever you beat the game, everything is like more like auto and not manual. You feel me?
What do you mean?
So like more people are trying to kill you. Like bounty hunters, they are on you all the time. If you have bounties, you pass up like, you know, gang hideout, they're gonna invent.
Oh no,
they're
it's
gonna
not.
get
It
on
doesn't.
that, you know.
It becomes more aggressive, not manual. Auto.
I would say manual, because story mode, it's literally all just a big ass story. You could do all the main missions and get through if you know which ones are the exact main ones.
I'm doing a side mission right now where I'm taking a photographer on the bayou to take pictures of alligators. That's pretty funny.
Wait, you blocked me to come in to talk shit? You literally came in here after blocking me to talk shit. John over here. Josh. Oh, he left.
He said John. He said, that's not my name.
No, it's a guy. Is that the guy from yesterday, by the way, Vaughn?
No, that's one of the guys from yesterday. He left before you came in.
It's a frozen body. It's 2 frozen bodies.
So I just want to know you, that guy that just entered, he had me blocked, unblocked me to join the group. Yeah, I don't get how petty people are these days, man.
Damn, that's family froze.
And then what? Oh my God, somebody's yelling at them. You're a bad guy for yelling. No, I'm actually defending myself. Something you haven't run into yet.
Oh no, I run into that every time. I get people I just get used to
No, I'm saying they've never run into a person like me. I'll defend myself. I don't give a fuck. You say shit to me, I will say shit right back to you. I will call you out. I will light you the fuck up.
I'm dead.
Like I just did. Like that one guy that just came in here.
Damn, these are some big. Ooh, I'm killing you.
Big titty bitches? Oh, most definitely. That's why I'm kind of just roaming around playing, not really playing the story, because I want... Alright, if you've noticed what I keep on saying and the way I'm saying it, I'm using play very specifically. This is a game where you can play around in. Think of a game, like Dark Souls. You can't really play around in it, right? You can only kill guys, get souls, and like do that. There's no real playing around other than the PvP.
Well,
I'm talking about
play it right now because I beat the game. I do
no.
like
What I'm
challenges,
saying is you're using the word metaphorically. You're not using it literally. In Red Dead Redemption, you can use it literally.
I want to defeat people with bows. I just want to just like see like good people with like the bow and arrow, you know?
All right.
Oh, guys, side
There's
note.
a thing. There's two things.
I told you
This is the
this,
reason
Vaughn.
why I'm.
Hey, Vaughn. I told you this. I just want to tell him real quick. I lassoed like a deer, and then if you pull the deer in close, you stab him, and I seem to get better pelts that way than if I shoot him.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know anything about online.
That's Strowman over.
But what's it called? What I'm trying to say is, a good video game makes mechanics and tells you to do whatever with them. A bad video game forces you to use the mechanics in their own way. And that causes the degradation of a game because it starts to become more heavy on story, which forces you to play a certain way rather than giving you making you several different ways to play. You could be an athletic person, you could be a fucking nimble person. Yeah, they're the same fucking thing. You could be a nimble person, you could be a thief, you could be a brute. Like when they give you different options and stuff, that is giving you the choice to play the game you want to with their story. If they tell you you have to play this way, you can't play this mission like this, you have to play all the missions like this, and it's like, no, that's not. You're telling me how to play the game. The whole point is me supposed to play it. It's a puzzle. It's a fucking me trying to solve a problem. So if you only have one way to solve every single problem in your game, you don't have a game.
Yeah, you're right. Like, but yo, I got a question. You know how Arthur, he gets skinny and fat? I didn't know that. I think he does. Like, he can get skinny and fat a little bit.
Yeah, don't eat a lot of the cocaine. Don't eat a lot of the cocaine gum.
Oh, that's what that is? Because I know they had like a fat system. Like, you're a little bit fat, or you're a little bit skinny, and weird shit like that.
Or the heroin sleep aid. Have you guys seen what like old Wild West fucking medicine looked like?
No.
It was like morphine, heroin, cocaine, and ibuprofen.
Oh.
That's awesome.
One spoonful of this and you should be fine. No fucking shit.
That's like
I'm literally in the snowy mountains, bro. This shit is crazy. I'm trying to go to this bitch's
they
grave.
better make it so you can be a monk, because I want to be a cowboy monk.
I want to be a black Indian.
Yeah. I want to be a monk, bro.
You want to be Afro-Indian?
No, just a black Indian. Just you know. I want to find a tomahawk, keep a bow, and I just want to slaughter people in the trees. Fuck yeah. I want to be like, I'm going to turn this back to Assassin's Creed 3 for me. Let me take this shit off my horse.
I'm thinking that they need to make Rockstar needs to make steampunk game.
You guys got
Oh my
Rockstar
God.
Social Clips?
Huh?
You have a Rockstar Socials Club account? Where you can see what's all latest. Yeah, I do. Fucking I'm ready for more
Yeah,
information.
they need to stop reading people's texts though, because the funny thing is they don't realize most of the best ideas actually come from people playing the game, and you
They know
listen
that.
to them.
They listen. They stopped listening in GTA Online. 'Cause that game is literally the online version has gone to hell.
Well, yeah, that's why they made it a beta. They turned it into a beta, and not to mention,
No, it's the way that GTA is. Like how you could just spawn in and kill like an online player, not knowing if he's a noob or not, and just keep re-killing him, trying to find a spawn. That gets annoying. Or the fact that you're on a mission and somebody comes and blows
like,
you
I
up.
mean,
24/7.
how hard
That's
was
annoying.
it to keep all the hospitals being the spawn points, right? So when somebody starts shooting at that hospital, guess what you do? You go to fucking spawn in another hospital. That would have been 10 times easier than that fucking 20 feet fucking spawn right next to the person that just killed you.
I don't
Right.
think that there can be just people that can just fly into they can just spam rockets at the hospital all the time.
Well, yeah, I know, but then when the hospital's like fucking the nearest hospital is like what?
And their loading screens. Oh
And
my
a com-
gosh, I was done. Like I had the patience before a game, like, and then if you do a heist and someone leaves, you're back in the loading screen.
You're talking about GTA?
Yes, and then whenever you get a loading screen, just to say that you can't connect to the game, like, oh my gosh,
Well,
like,
I mean, at least we can be happy that this game is gonna be a little bit balanced. You know, we're not gonna have rockets coming everywhere. You know, we're just gonna have tryhard, but that's probably it.
they said that they were gonna turn down the ping
Where-
and
Cypher,
upgrade
where
the
do you live?
download speed. I don't know.
It's my friend. My friend left.
I'm still here.
Wait, what you said about the what you said?
I said that they're gonna turn down ping and upload and and like upgrade the download speed so we don't have to get long ass loading screens like that. And everybody in Rockstar even said that that's a good success for Red Dead Online, I guess. 'Cause they
And
couldn't
the
do
only
it in
reason
GTA.
The only reason why they had shitty loading screens online is because it was a PlayStation 3 port.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty shitty.
What's up, Zypher? Why'd you leave?
I didn't wanna bother you guys because this is a girlfriend single.
Oh no, those are all
I
single
know.
player.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah, I
counts
wouldn't.
as multiplayer.
Yeah.
But even if we play multiplayer, it's just gonna be a bunch of people shooting each other.
Well, hey,
I'm sure that-
you gotta
Yeah,
look at it. If
definitely.
it's an open world game, then that means we're probably all being casual. It's not like Friday. It's not like Friday the 13th or Dark Souls or
Or Battle
any of those
Royale.
games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a timed game, so you could literally be like, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
Well, I'm sure they're also going to. They're gonna allow you to also turn off whether or not you want to engage in fights. I imagine. Because they did that in GTA 5. You can
Passive
just be like a
mode,
ghost,
yeah.
basically. Yeah, passive
I
mode.
don't know. I think they need to have what they did with Red Dead. Free mode, free aim mode. That's gonna be me. I want to play with free aim mode, but no auto.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk
You wanna know what they really should do? Take people off the fucking map.
boot them out.
No, like, I mean, the map that's to the left of you, why the fuck does a random stranger need to know where the fuck I am without any information ever given to him? And I mean that in the realistic way. How the fuck is he gonna know I'm across the map when he just loaded in without ever talking to any of the NPCs or anything like that? It's like, fucking give us some goddamn leeway. That's the whole reason why you get killed constantly in fucking Grand Theft Auto Online. They put you on the map. No, the reason why I say that is because people that are shitty don't want to put in the effort. So if you're not on the map and they have to go and put forth the effort to find you, they're not going to want to play the game. So you're going to get very, very few people that try and fuck you over.
Like they saw like category like what they did with Red Dead 1. They had like free aim mode, hardcore mode. They got like friendly mode for people that don't want to get killed.
They already said that they're gonna have private servers. I'm gonna be so happy about that.
Yeah, but I mean, like when you have it private, I mean, how many people are you gonna get?
Are you kidding me? Have you?
Or you can add your spot in that motherfucker.
See, here's the thing. If you have a private one, all I need to do is go into something like this and start like what we're doing right now, and then
They
just
have
start inviting
posse
you guys.
missions and stuff too, and stuff, you know.
Yeah, it's called communicating in the communities. That's why video games are normally going that route, because the communities are taking over the partying and getting groups together and stuff like that. That's how you...
For the fucking the posse and thing for private servers, you know, because they have missions already for the achievements. And
I just hope they're not in game and they're not restricted. Meaning, like it's like, hey, you walk up to somebody and they're like, hey, I need you to rob this. So then you just ride to that location and fucking rob it and come back.
I care about it better not be like when I played Red Dead, the other one, when you rank up, oh my god, it took forever. It took forever, bro.
No, it didn't really take forever.
No, I mean to get all the mounts, it took forever. You got prestige. Every time you got prestige.
No, it actually really didn't. It was boring because they only had 6 hideouts.
No, but that's what I mean. It took forever because they only have 6 hideouts, and then you get a little bit of XP when you save on
You didn't wander and piss a lot of people off, did you? Cause see, what I used to do, which got us a lot. See, this is what actually got us a lot of experience, and people never did this. You team up with a whole bunch of people, you piss off the cops, and have them fucking try and kill you.
Yeah, but I mean, even that takes long. And I even did the missions, I did the zombie stuff, and it still takes long hours.
But I don't see the thing about certain things like
That's
that
what you
is.
want out of a game mode, don't you?
Yeah,
pay
you
money
wanna.
to experience it.
But you're paying more attention to what's in the you're paying more attention to being a completionist than you are playing the game. If you would have paid attention.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
I want the buffalo, right? The white buffalo. I have to push three times to get it. But there's certain things you can't get. Like you can get a lot of horses, but
What if you get the donkey again?
And that's your reward at the end, so that's what you gotta do to get it, yeah, you know? A lot of people in the world won't have that buffalo, like, so you should be proud of that
I
shit, yeah?
understand that you wish you could just go out and get it, but then again, they haven't come out because, see, here's the thing, because people are pushing out story instead of mechanics, it means that the white buffalo doesn't have a random location generator. So that means they only put it in the same location because nobody's pushing them to push their engine to go even further, and people are fucking lazy and they don't want to do anything. So then you have to proceed 3 to 4 fucking times on this small ass map just to get something like that, which it really should have been just roaming around wild, and
So
you had
like
to get it
such
that
as,
way.
Damn, bounty hunters.
yeah, I feel like I like that.
In video games, if they went away from story, they'd be more organic. And if they were more organic, then that means everything you did had purpose. Meaning everything you did affected that world, be it multiplayer or single player. So that means it would actually give purpose to the video game. Because, I mean, if you wanted to piss off the NPCs, you could do it if it was organic. Why? Because you need to be able to piss them off, unless it's a character that you can't piss off.
On here.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's what makes a good game. They actually stated that they wanted to make this game organic.
I have a quick question.
This game's pretty fresh.
Is there a prison in
Yes.
Rhodes?
There's a whole island. There's a whole island east of St. Dennis.
In Rhodes, is there?
That's where they're saying that that's where you're going to spawn in the multiplayer on that island, and then that's
When's the multiplayer out?
I love Xbox. This nigga cracks me.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up?
Bro, get on somewhere.
So, Tickle Me Elmo, how's the cocaine?
It's really good.
Bro,
So
turn that shit off.
I love cocaine.
Is there a prison though in Rhodes?
No, I don't know about Rhodes. They didn't use they didn't use prisons back then. They used forts, remember? And it was what's it called? It was a killed or work.
There's
game.
there's one in Valentine where you can turn prisoners.
We like Fortnite.
There's prisoners, but it's like little prisons. Like little mini prisons.
Aw, they left.
Jails.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I'm going to this bitch gravesite, bro. This one was literally all the way in the top left corner.
So what are you gonna do? Like when you get multiplayer, you're just gonna walk around, not see anybody.
When is it out, did you say?
I'm probably gonna play multiplayer like I played single player, just with another friend. Because I mean, ambushing the KKK with like 7 of your friends is gonna be fucking awesome. And see, here's the best thing about the game is, if you haven't noticed, killing certain people pisses them off, so they have a tendency to be more aggressive and have more people when they go to attack you. So, constantly pissing off the NPCs, they react like normal people, where they get more aggressive and more in number. So it's going to be funny if they actually bring that mechanic over to the multiplayer.
When are they releasing multiplayer?
I heard the 18th of November.
I heard 10.
Do you reckon it's going to be a big update, like?
It's like our crack whores lied to us again.
Imagine it's gonna be sizable.
Yeah.
You know what could happen though? The update could actually ruin the graphical
What?
But that's also another thing. Graphics don't really make a game. The
No, because you can get
and how
4K
smooth
and
it
tellies
is.
and stuff now, can't you?
But why? See, here's the thing. Everybody's pushing graphics and story, yet you don't make the outside of the Ferrari before you make the engine, and then expect the engine to fit in the outside of the Ferrari.
Dude, I still play emulators on my Sega Mega Drive. I play for the game, not the graphic.
you play this game, right? And you just play it and it doesn't look how it looks, then it's only gonna be like the story's gonna be.
No, but here's the thing though, your brain has an incredible job to put a represent, if there's a thing that represents it, your brain has a great job of filling that in. That's how that's why all of us that played older video games have a very good imagination when it comes to playing this game. We have no problem wandering around doing nothing. Why? Because we're imaginative. We actually feel like we're in there because the game feels like it's in there. It's not because it looks like it's in there. It's because it feels like it's in there.
Is there a jail in Rhodes?
I don't know. I told you this.
I know what you're saying, but what I mean is that the game is beautiful how it is, but I'm saying that the game is not, it was not for the people that actually work hard to make the game look polished like how it looks like. It's only gonna be
Dude, this is perfect, this game, man.
But you're not getting what I'm saying, though. You don't make the outside of the car before you make the inside.
If this game come out, right, and it doesn't come out how it looks, how nice it looks, because there's people that actually work hard to make everything.
Yeah, and you want to know that, here's the hilarious part. The people that care about graphics don't ever play the game. And they're not worth playing the game with, because they're annoying as fuck. Because who the fuck cares about the graphics when you're all about using your imagination for one, two, solving problems, and then reacting to what it is. Because half the
Look at
time...
Grand Theft Auto when it first came out, that was so fucking stupid, the graphics.
Let's put it this way. The details are so good on his fucking face, but how often do you see his face?
Sorry?
Yeah, but I'm saying
as well, which is good.
That's the route that video games have been going. Call of Duty, all of those video games up to now have been going, and the reason why you're having problems. No, I didn't say engine. I said graphics. Those are two different things.
I don't know if there's a prison here. I'm just running around in a town real dark. Can't see shit.
Not to mention, you want to know the funny thing? PlayStation, did you know there were actually video games that did more on PlayStation and fucking, yeah, that N64 and stuff like that? They have more mechanics in the video games, and you want to know what? They're still best sellers, and you can still play with them because they have no nostalgia. Call of Duty has a shit ton of nostalgia. You go back and play the old games, it's shit.
I found them.
Just like Battlefield 4.
It's like, why can't I play Call of Duty 1 and 2 and they're actually good, and then I play Call of Duty Modern Warfare and it's garbage? Anything after Modern Warfare was straight not warfare at all. They were going the route of warfare, and then they destroyed their game and they went cookie cutter Rambo shooter. Their whole video game concept for 1 and 2 was brothers in arms. They got tired of the Rambo Secret Squirrel 007 spy shit that you were doing. Because you were supposed to be in a war game. Where's all the army at? Exactly, because they take out all the mechanics to put in story and graphics. But like I said, you can't fit a Ferrari, you can't put an engine inside of a fucking Ferrari. You have to put the Ferrari around the engine. You have to make the game first. You have to make the mechanics first, and then make it look pretty. Because you can always come in. Like, here's the funny thing. You don't think we can go back to any single one of those video games and polish